Alright guys, so we're making the bed today and the drawer for it too. So I've already got most of the measurements written down. I measured it and I think I got an idea of what I'm going to do now for the most part. I'm still not sure of everything, but I'm sure enough to start making some cuts, and hopefully it'll make more sense here in a minute once I put the board in the back of the truck and everything. But we got four of these pieces of plywood, and I got some 2x4s somewhere else. If I need them, I can go get them. But I think I'm gonna just use this plywood to start with until we try and make it the second bed. I'm gonna need the 2x4s for the second bed. But I think we got everything we need today. It might take more than a day. I know. Once we get done, I'm gonna have to I ain't decided if I'm gonna paint it or stain it yet. But I know that's gonna take more than a day. But I'm hoping I can get this most of the way put together for today. But anyway, I guess we're gonna get started. I had to add in the fender well, which was a big problem. And the way my bed's designed, it don't really. Once you go around the fender well the first time and it cuts back, the bed's kind of just slanted down, so I'm just going to keep it straight. That'll make more sense here in a minute. So we got a gap over here before the fender well, and then we got the fender well. I'm just going to keep the board straight going past it. So that's what I'm not real sure on, but we're going to figure it out. So I'm going to get cutting, I guess. Yeah, I guess that's what's next. So I guess I'm going to get cutting. Alright guys, we just got that big piece cut. I probably should have got the table saw out for that, but I didn't think it was gonna be that hard with just the little saw. But anyway, we're gonna start the measuring again and try and get this drawed out so I can get the little jigsaw out and cut it out. All right, guys, we got most of the cuts done. We got the bottom, all 5 of the sides. I'm still gonna try and work on that bend, and I'm gonna leave the front for now. And then we got the top where we're gonna sleep at cut, and I'm gonna try and start piecing some of this stuff together with some glue and some little nails to hold it for now. I'm gonna put some good screws in it later, but I'm gonna try and piece it together. Macy's here, so she can help me out with that. So there's the top where you're gonna lay on, and I got the bottom down there and all the sides cut, and I just got to figure what I'm gonna do right here with a piece of wood. I don't know, but now I'm gonna start putting all that together. I had to run the store, get some wood glue. We was out, but it really fits pretty good, and it's right in line with the middle of the truck bed. I'll have all this room on the right side just to have space, and I might put a little cabinet back there. I don't know yet. I'll figure it out. All right, guys, it's day number 2, and hopefully we're gonna get most of everything done today, all the way up until painting. Hopefully we're gonna get the rest of the drawer built and everything, and maybe be able to paint. But we got the sides up, most of them up last night, and I'm out here early this morning. It's warmed up a little bit more than what I thought, so we're gonna go ahead and get started. So still got to do one corner, and then make sure the whole thing's level and sand it pretty good on the inside. So we're gonna get right to it. So this is what we got done last night. The GoPro stopped recording, but we got all 3 of the sides up there, and we got this side up, and I just got to figure out what I'm gonna do about right there. All right, guys, I got the outer shell done pretty much, and I'm about to go get the other piece of plywood and make the drawer in here. But I got that piece of big plywood over there. I'm gonna set it on the top and make sure it looks even. I knew something didn't look right when I put it on there last night, and this was up like a 1/4 inch, so I had to trim it. I guess I just cut it wrong, but I sanded everything. It looks real good, so I'm gonna go get the other piece of plywood and start to measuring this in here, get it ready to make the drawer inside. All right, guys, I just made the bottom of the pull-out drawer, so that's gonna be the bottom there, and I got enough room, so I'm gonna cut this one in half, and I'm gonna have to trim a little bit of that side. So I'll have both of the sides running long ways, and then I'll have this piece to do the front and the back, and then I've still got a whole nother piece over there to make some drawers and stuff like that. So hopefully it all work out, and we almost done cutting and stuff and nailing and everything, and right after that I'm gonna sand a little bit and probably paint and be done. So I'm gonna get to cutting and finishing up the little drawer. All right, guys, we just got done with the pull-out thing. Finally, it took a little bit of adjusting and a little bit of extra trimming, more than I thought, but we got to put the top on the big cabinet now, or the big where I lay at first, and then I'm gonna make sure the drawer fits, and then make the little cubby holes, and I should be able to slide it in and make the very front. So hopefully it fits and everything. So we're gonna go ahead and start getting it secure up there. Alright guys, we just got the front done, sanded it and everything. I might stain that, I don't know, but there's the whole drawer there. We got it pulled out and we got it put in the truck here. And I put that little track so it'll be easier to go in there, but we got it in there, I guess as best as it'll go in there. And so we're gonna work on them cubbies now. I'm gonna put one on that line, and have three dividers in the drawer pretty much. So we're gonna get to cutting them up. Alright guys, this day number 3. Yesterday we finished up the actual bed and everything, and then finished up the drawer, and we got a little blowtorch and torched up the wood and put water sealant on it, so it's good to go. It had been drying overnight, but that's what it looks like right there. And now we're making the second bed. So this is what we got so far. We just measured another piece of plywood and then put 1x1s around it for support, and now we're gonna make the little skeletons, the little supports in the middle, and then we're gonna measure them and make the legs to go in there. Alright guys, there's the other table right there, and we made it level with that, and then them legs come out, and we put just some little nails in the side that go all the way through them legs to hold it in. We was having a problem when you lifted it up, they'd fall out, but when you lift it up now, they don't fall out. But when I'm by myself, I'm gonna take the legs out and put it in that drawer and put this one on top of that one, and just sleep on that one on top of that one, and have all this room. And then when people go with me, we'll put a bunch of stuff up under here and just set this one out at night whenever we get ready to go to sleep, or we can fit 2 people, but still have all that room underneath. Alright guys, so got everything pretty much put away, and we test fitted it one more time, and I'm about to burn it now. And then we'll put the clear coat over top of it and be done. So we're about to get started. Alright guys, there's everything done right there. I got all the sealant and everything on it still, but it's got to dry for 24 hours. So we're going to leave it here for the rest of the afternoon and put it inside overnight and let it dry the rest of the way. And then we're going to test fit everything probably tonight once it dries a little bit more. But that one's already been coated and it's dried down, but looks pretty good. Alright guys, we're finally back. It's been a long time since we've been working on the Campershell build, and I think it was still deer season whenever we got done with the bed frame and the drawer, and now we're halfway through turkey season, and I just got the Campershell in yesterday, got it installed, but I went with a Lear 100 XR. Got it paint matched. I got and some extra stuff I got done to it. I got the carpet inside of it, and the front glass drops down, and then I got the key fob where it'll lock and unlock with my key fob. So that's pretty much all I got. The rest of it was just stock stuff that a normal one comes with. So anyway, we finally got it home. I got it cleaned up yesterday, and I guess I'm gonna start putting most of the stuff I got for it in there, just see, test fit everything. I'm not gonna be able to go camping in it tonight, but I want to see if everything will fit. So I'm gonna start bringing some stuff out, and hopefully everything will fit though. Alright guys, I think that's about everything. We got the drawer in there and the bed, and then we got the extra bed in there too. I don't know if I'm going to leave it in there like that or not. I might take the extra bed out and then just put it in there when I need it, but I'm going to get in here and shut everything and turn my little air conditioner on with my battery pack, see how good it works. It's about 75 degrees. It was 87 yesterday. It was pretty hot back in there. When I was putting a few little things in there, I put some LED lights in there yesterday, and I was sweating in there pretty bad. We're in here now. I've been in here for about 15 minutes. I just went in and put my sleeping bag down. I don't have any. I was going to get some foam padding to go right here on the bed, but it was comfortable enough to sleep there, just sitting on top of my it's a 0 degree sleeping bag for the winter time. But I just put it down. I could just bring a small blanket, put my pillow up there, and sat in here for about 10 or 15 minutes, and I'd probably go to sleep in here. It's about 80 degrees outside now. I'm sure it's probably 75 in here. There's not really any airflow besides the little air conditioner I got, and it plugs into my battery pack here, and it could run for 17 hours. So during the day when I'm running around and stuff, hunting, about lunchtime when I get out, I crank the truck up and charge it back. I think it's got a charge time of 0 to 80% in 30 minutes. So I mean, I could charge it back to 100% every day, just when we come out for lunch and stuff. But I think that's about it. Still got to get that mattress and just a little bit of some small things. But another thing, I'm put a little toolbox in here. My cooler's back here, but when I slide the one over, if two people's gonna be in here, the toolbox will fit under it, and then if I lock my cooler completely and turn it sideways, it'll fit up under the second bed too. So I still have all this space up underneath it, and worst come to worst, if I had too much stuff in here, I could put the cooler outside on the cooler rack anyway, and just strap it down and put a little lock on it or something. But I got the lights installed. I got a little light over here. You can't really see it, but and then I put the little switch in here in my toolbox. I turned both of them on. I just got them run on the top of the glass because it sticks pretty good to that plastic. right there, but I guess that's about it though. Guess we're gonna try it out, go camping sometime, and if it's still turkey season when we get to go, we'll probably just go hunting in the morning. But anyway, I got just about everything ready to go, so we'll catch you when we go on our camping trip.